The moment captured by a photograph can be used to tell a story, communicate a message, or teach a valuable lesson. If you follow the LAFD on social media, you've seen us use photographs and videos in many different ways, all with the goal of connecting you to us. But we can only do this because of the generosity of our 20 photographers who willingly share their work with us so we can share our work with you. And for the third year, we are recognizing those photographers with the LAFD Photo of the Year contest. They were each invited to submit their favorite photos from 2022, and you all voted. In fact, thousands of you voted, and it's almost time to reveal the winners. But first, I wanted to personally thank each and every photographer for your dedication in safely capturing the LAFD in action and being willing to share it with us. It is a partnership that we truly value. Now it's time to get to the votes. Let's find out whose photo will be joining the winners from the past 2 years and hanging right here in our LAFD headquarters. Good luck to you all.
Hello, and welcome to the 2022 LAFD Photo of the Year announcement. I'm Margaret Stewart, and I'm really excited to have you here so we can share this news with you. I want to start by thanking Fire Chief Crowley for kicking it off, and I can't emphasize enough what she said, that without the photographers who graciously share their work with us, we wouldn't be able to share the work of your LAFD with you. So it's a partnership that we truly value. And as she said, it's time to get to business. So we want to, but I do want to make sure to say thank you to you as well, our voters, because without your votes, we wouldn't be here. So now we'll get right to it. We have our finalists standing by, and one was not able to join us live today. So we spoke with that person a couple days ago and revealed the news. I'm glad we're able to connect in this way, even though we can't unfortunately get you live on the show. Obviously, we're here to reveal your placing because you are one of the finalists in the 2022 LAFD Photo of the Year contest. So without any further ado, I'm happy to let you know that you have won third place.
Awesome.
Photo. So I think we had 18 submissions. So you're top 3. And so I want to say congratulations.
Well, thank you very much. I'm glad to be a part of this, and congratulations to all the other winners and everyone who participated.
Excellent. Well, I would like to get just a couple quick questions in. So a little background for you, like what got you into photography? How long you've been doing it? Kind of what was your pathway to that?
Absolutely. So my grandparents were always into photography, nature photography. And then as a kid, I was always fascinated with the fire service, and I kind of merged those two worlds together. And that's kind of what put me into fire photography, taking pictures of the Los Angeles City Fire Department, firefighters and captains, and all the members at work.
Right. And what people may not realize, that if they haven't kind of watched our news feed over the last couple months, is that you are in the cadet program.
That's right.
You were recently, a couple months ago, I've lost track of how long ago it was now, recognized for your response as a civilian, as a bystander to a medical emergency at a traffic collision. So you, as you said, you kind of merged your interest. So you take it beyond just being the standard kind of stringer photographer to actually pursuing it. Do you think is it what you think you might want to do as a career, or are you looking at other avenues?
Absolutely. The Los Angeles City Fire Department is my career goal. And this is kind of a cool way, to get my foot in the door and kind of see what the culture of the Los Angeles City Fire Department is like. And so I'm starting a new job soon that will hopefully segue into the fire department. So I'm looking forward to that.
Excellent. Well, you're just the type of candidate we love, someone who's committed, dedicated. You've already shown that you want to be there to help your fellow citizens, so that's great. Out of all your pictures from this year, or I should say from last year now, Let us know why did you pick this one? What do you like about this photo?
Yeah, so as you know, I submitted a lot of pictures last year. But the reason I went with that photo is because just the massive wall of fire, and not only the fire, but what was happening in the foreground. So firefighters were at work, all the different members were doing their jobs, and you could it feels like you're in that moment of that intense firefight, and that's why I chose that photo.
Yeah, I would agree. It's a great picture, and obviously it resonated with all of our voters, the few thousand people that voted, and they
Awesome.
put you on the board. So we look forward. We'll be sending out your winning package soon, so you'll have that. And again, we just thank you for participating, for submitting your photos, because as we say often, by the only way we can really share what LAFD is doing is by all the photographers who share their work with us. So we appreciate that. It lets us, then put that out into the world. So thank you. And again, congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to be a part of it.
So that's a big congratulations to Leo Kaufman, whose photo took 3rd place. And now we're on to the 2 finalists we have joining us live today. We have Chris Conklin in the blue shirt there. Give us a wave, Chris. And we have Jake Asner. Hi, Jake. So they've been standing by to find out what the results are. And we're just going to get right to it again. So I'm happy to announce that our runner-up in 2nd place photo is Chris Conkle. Yay, Chris! Congratulations.
Well, thanks so much. It was certainly a great group of entries. Congratulations to Jake. We'll hear more from him shortly, I'm sure, and also to Leo for his photo and his other accomplishments that you described in the last year.
Yeah, we'll definitely chat with Jake in a minute. He can be sitting in the background being excited. But I want to ask those same questions that I asked Leo and find out what's your background in photography?
Yeah, I guess I've always had a camera in hand and always also had an interest in the fire service. Coming out of college, I became a civil engineer. So being a fire photographer was a way to keep a connection with the fire service and to support my community and the fire service.
Yeah. So you kind of answered both my questions there. You tied it into to why fire. So that's great. So talk to us about your photo. Why did you pick this photo?
Well, it was certainly a dramatic photo. We like to, or I like to get a lot of fire in the photo if possible, and that was certainly the case on this one. Also, good shots of the firefighters at work putting the wet stuff on the red stuff. Certainly, kind of through that door, very dramatic. Portion of the photo there. So it was one of the top photos of the year. I would like to give a shout out to my wife, Jennifer, for all her support in my photography. And in fact, you asked, how did I pick? I mean, she was directly assisted in selecting the shot. Yeah. She's quite a photographer in her own right. So, so I value her opinion there. So thanks, Jen.
That's great. And we have one more surprise for you, because there's a category that we didn't pre-announce. It was a secret, and we're calling it the forensic focus. So do you know who Harry Garvin is?
Yes.
Have you met? Okay,
yes.
So for those watching, Harry Garvin is our forensic photographer in the arson section. And we asked Harry to look at all the submissions and to pick his favorite one. And we're calling that the forensic focus. And fortunately, you also won the Forensic Focus Award. So Harry picked your photo, and I'm just going to read, you can see here what he said, why he picked yours. And he said, "This image shows the real battle of firefighting, as it so often is described in literature, but rarely captured photographically. Past written accounts of fires and firefighting in America, particularly from the 19th century, speak dramatically of the towering fiery fiend, an enemy with blistering heat, anger, and a destructive power that is quelled and conquered only with the dedication, perseverance, and bravery of firefighters. I see all of that here, including the breached in heat, deformed door, giving those on the hose line direct access to the fire with the ability to attack the very heart of the enemy. This is a fine photograph with a wonderful, timeless cinematic quality. So those are pretty strong words. Yeah, Harry he really liked your photo, and it talked to the same thing you said about the drama of it and really capturing the essence. And so for the forensic focus win, your picture will be framed and hung in the arson section. So at their office, your photo will hang with a place of honor there.
Well, that is quite an honor, and some great words there from Harry. Certainly a battle at that moment, and glad that I could capture it and be in the right spot to do so. Yeah.
Well, again, thank you, congratulations, and we will have your winnings sent off to you shortly.
Excellent, and thanks so much, Firefighter Stewart, and the rest of the community liaison unit staff. You guys do great work. You're the best in the business at keeping the public informed. So thanks again for doing this.
Oh, thank you. All right, and now we're on to our first place winner, Jake Asner. Congratulations, Jake.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be back here for year two. Year two when I've been in it. I think I got second or third last year.
Yeah, so, that's fantastic.
So happy to be here.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, Chris, your photo is absolutely amazing.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I appreciate that, as was yours. So congratulations on the win.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, Jake. So let's same questions to you. Let's let our viewers get to know you a little bit. You're obviously, no offense to Chris, because I'm right there with you, but you're the younger generation of photographers coming up. So what's your background? How did you get into this?
So honestly, ever since high school, I've kind of been chasing calls. Running out to fires. I mean, obviously much farther than before I learned all the safety and precautions that you got to know about getting close to all the action.
Yeah.
But I've always been into photography since day one. I picked up a camera when I was literally in preschool, so it's been a long time coming for sure.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah. So what is it about, as you say, chasing calls? What is it about the emergency response calls that draws you in?
Yeah, I think I just like to highlight the amazing work that isn't seen on a day-to-day basis, that our firefighters are always out on, always willing to answer the call. Yeah. And you never know what you're going to roll up on. I mean, every scene is so different from the one before.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. So coming to your winning photo there with the firefighter in front of the auto fire, what is it about this picture particularly that you picked, and what do you think appeals to the voters?
I just think it shows the first phase of action. I mean, I got there pre-arrival on that fire, so we were out staging in South LA, and we actually saw the loom up from it. Went out there, and we're first on scene. I think that was 33s, but just the action shot, just the freeze frame of that firefighter walking right into the action. Yeah, I think that's definitely, yeah.
Oh, that's great. Well, we thank you and congratulate you. And as you saw in the opening video by Chief Crowley, your winning photo will be framed and hung in the fire department headquarters on the 18th floor in City Hall East. So it has a pretty special, yeah, it has a pretty special place there, and it'll hang there into eternity. You're forever remembered there. So again, to all 18 photographers who submitted, and to those who weren't able to submit, but they continue to share their photos with us, I send a very warm thank you from the LAFD, and we know how much our followers across all of our social media enjoy being able to see those images and learn about the department. So on behalf of everyone, we say thank you, and we appreciate you adhering to the safety protocols, making sure that you're safe when you do capture these images. So all of our winners are going to get a special challenge coin from the LAFD and some LAFD merch that's provided through the LAFD Foundation is supporting us for that. So you'll get to proudly wear some more t-shirts or hats if you don't already have them, but we'll be sending that out to you shortly. So thanks for joining us. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to what's to come in 2023.